push that back a little bit.
Right, guys. We are live breeze from Matt.
It's too hot. It's too hot. Right. Hello, guys.
Don't do that when you play bolt action in the day. Let's go. Oh, it's too hot.
Feels like it. We should be playing bolt action today with this temperature. It's ridiculous. Right. At least it's getting cooler. Look, there's clouds in the sky now, so there's definitely changing the weather. They say there's going to be like thunder and heavy showers on Tuesday.
I'll see it when I believe it.
It's bad.
I believe it.
Yeah, but the thing is, the ground's so dry, it could cause flash floods. I shared something. There was a hi kitchen.
A kitchen.
No grandkids today. And this guy gets the cups on the wet grass, the normal grass, and the dry grass. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm used to doing that. Working in nursery plants.
Oh god, yeah, you used to sweat like a pig, didn't you?
Yeah, still do.
That's it. Oh, well, we've got 4 people. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We have got we were talking about bolt action. It's Warhammer 40k second edition.
Yeah. Fresh Terrors against the Poxy Eldar.
Yeah, well, these two have met quite a lot, and it's going to be a while before they do again. Because literally, they're meet, and then we've got something like, well, they just won't meet again for the whole Codex War, won't they?
No, that's true.
Evening. So so this is the last time you'll see the Eldar take on the Fresh Terrors.
Yeah.
For a long time, unless you want to, but. We've got loads of battles lined up. We're trying to work through all the codexes. Every codex fights every codex. Is a horrendous amount of battles.
Yeah, and actually, you've now actually got hold of some Necrons as well, haven't you?
Yeah, we have a codex for them, so we'll just throw them into the mix. Like, Dad and Dom. We'll throw them into the mix whenever I can. When I get them painted and that, or repainted.
That'll be an interesting one.
Yeah, but what I'd like to do is do the Sanctuary 101, where the Sisters of Battle the first battle that the Necrons took part in, where they wiped out the Sisters at the Sanctuary.
You got Sisters on there?
No, we haven't.
Yeah, right.
No, we haven't. I just haven't got time. I'm struggling to paint some dark at the moment.
Yeah, I've been trying to paint a 10-man unit of Marines.
Right, so there is 7 rounds. So old school, I'll write stuff down. So
you actually can't even see that.
You couldn't see that because of
the light.
Yeah, the light's not very good. Right, so we've got round 2. We got Angels versus Eldar. Ooh, Chaos versus Guard. So that's my Chaos against your Guard. Now your Guard aren't doing very well. They had 2 points. Oh, I had 23 points. Oh, I'm going to have a scanner as well then. So I'll have a target and a scanner. Oh, I thought I only had 22 points.
I'll be taking Battle Panther.
Ah, no.
What?
Orcs versus Nids. They're both mine.
Oh, what a pity.
Oh, didn't think out through. Oh, you should go for it. Oh, you want me to suffer the table, don't you?
Yeah.
You'll have to be the Nids then. Or you could be the Orcs.
Oh, I like Orcs.
Be the Orcs then. You've seen the armour I've got now.
I could get some light paint on.
I could do.
What will happen? Nah,
No, it won't happen.
Nah.
Yeah, so then we've got, and then this will be interesting. This will be you. So Orcs and Nids, so that's my armies. Wolves versus Marines.
Oh,
so that'd be your Space Wolves against your Salamanders.
Yeah, but you want to use the Wolves, don't you?
Oh, yeah, but I'll just use that 1500 point army you took against me.
There's no Terminators in that one.
There was. There were 7 of them.
They've been stripped.
And I'm not sure if that was legally as well, because you only allowed 1 heavy weapon, didn't you? Legally?
No, I read that 1 heavy weapon per man. If you'd have more than that. And
okay.
So because the way some of you are reading, you go sort of Psycho Launcher and the Stormbolt, the Soul
Cannon, you can't do that.
No, you can only use 1 heavy weapon.
So I will field that 1500 point army.
Yeah.
Because I can't be bothered to work one out.
I mean, so I've got to find it and redo it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can look on the videos, can't I?
Yeah.
It'll be on there. And if I took the time to write in descriptions what it is, so I'll field your wolves against your salamanders. And you can field the orcs against my Nids then. Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, when do you need to play again against one of your armies?
No.
Nids against Eldar.
Yeah.
Oh,
You could.
I'll be the Nids. I'll be the Nids for that one. You can piss your Eldar off. You can bugger off for that. I'll be the Nids.
Oh no. Hang on.
You can suffer that shot against your Eldar, you scum.
And then Nids versus Chaos. That'd be a good one.
Oh, yeah, that'd be
So that would mean, hang on, if you, hang on. Oh no, because I got your Nids versus Guard and Nids versus Angels.
Yeah, we just shot interviews called James. They're all.
There's some interest, guys. Not really being funny. I mean, I haven't really worked this out much, but there's some cracking matchups coming up.
They say that.
That Eldar versus Nids one's going to be. Wolves versus Marines will be a great game. Yeah, I reckon it will be as well, especially because I'll have assault cannons and cyclone missile launchers everywhere.
Only one cyclone missile launcher.
Don't care. I'll fire them all in one go.
It wasn't.
Then just walking right to the front, shoot me.
You still got a Stormbolter.
Yeah, but you'll have to shoot him first. Protect the assault cannons.
That's what the hands for.
I reckon.
I think they might actually take out the Terminators.
Right, here you go. Out of round 2, which do you think is going to be the best matchup here? We've got Angels versus Eldar, Chaos versus Guard, Orcs versus Nids, and Wolves versus Marines. I think the best matchup there is going to be Orcs versus Nids. And I think the Orcs will have that.
They might do, because you got no upgrades, have you?
Hang on. I got 14 points to play with. It's not a lot. I could give the Hive Tyrant Hardened Carapace, which gives him a 2+ save, or I could put that on a Carnifex, which gives him a 2+ save on 2d6.
You have to write down from when what orcs you got so I can make an orc list.
Don't forget all those trucks in that now.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh god, yeah, you got a map. You could just field your 3rd edition orcs.
You might
No one's gonna care.
I got many ball boys. Right, actually, I am.
I haven't got any ball boys.
You
I
don't.
sold them on eBay.
Bollocks.
Then I'm going to buy them back.
I've got mad boys, so I just got to get them painted.
That'll be funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so we got some good fights coming up. That Eldar versus Nids one's going to be, that's going to be horrendous. That's going to be really bad. Oh, your Angels versus Wolves will be a good one.
Yes, it would actually, yeah.
But then that's just fighting Marines, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think the one on Dreading will be Chaos versus Wolves. That'll be savage.
We've done that.
Yeah, we did, but not as a Codex Wars when you blew up the Rhino straight away.
Oh,
With
yeah.
a sneaky shot.
That was
And
a
blew it
sneaky.
up. Yes, you did.
You shove it out in the open.
Got it. Sneaky shot. So the last fight of the whole thing, round 7, will be Guard versus Orcs.
And next week's our last fight, actually, isn't it?
Hang on, come back to that. Want to run this past you. Once we've done the 7th round,
Yeah.
7 rounds. Once we've done the 7th round, right? What we do is we get the top 4 scorers.
Yeah.
They fight it out. So you do number 1 against number 3 and number 2 against number 4.
Yeah.
And the winner of those
Oh, I see.
fight it off
Yeah.
for the ultimate
Yeah.
title. So you imagine you could have an army with like 150 points worth of war gear for nothing against someone who's only got 53. But that's because you've done so well through the whole battle. Yeah, so that might be interesting. What do you think of that, chaps? So right at the end, we'll do all the rounds, and then because I thought about this for ages, we'll take the top 4 scorers who have got the most requisition or war gear points, and then we won't go 1 and 2 against each other. We'll sort of do like the NFL do. They'll do the top seed against the bottom seed, which I think is a bit out of order. So I think the top seed, number 1 against number 3, number 2 against number 4. That would be probably better balanced. Yep, go with that. That'd be good. Thank you, Kitchen. Right, so that's what we're going to do. That's the direction we're heading. Obviously, we got probably plans to do with 1-page rules as well.
Yes.
Because that went really well last week. That was a cracking set of rules.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really good. So basic. It's great.
And when I finished, actually, no, I got too many armies to paint on before I started one.
Oh God, don't even go there with the armies. I mean, I bought a load of contrasts. I'm sorry guys, but I will just contrast and make it look neat, just to get them on the board.
Well, I wanted to get that squat army done, but I ain't going to get a chance in a minute.
No.
Space dwarf, sorry, not squat.
Space Dwarfs. The other thing is, like Jason just mentioned there, we have one more battle in Europe.
Yes.
That would be scenario 12, which is basically table quarters. It's like Cleanse in 3rd edition.
All right.
You got to capture table quarters.
What's
And if you got, I think it's operating vehicle, I have printed off the 1-page rules used for 30k. Have they got a 30k set? I don't think they had. Or are you tweaking it a little bit?
using the 30k
Pitches.
models?
Yeah.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, it could be one there. Yeah,
Nice
so
models.
yeah, you like them, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
It'll be years before you see them on the channel. You'll paint this lot in time for 3rd edition Horse Heresy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we got lots, and we've still got a couple of
Or
things.
12th edition 40k.
Yeah, 12th edition 40k. I don't know how they're going to salvage that. They're going to have to reset the button on that.
Never even started talking. Room's about 10th already, so.
Well, the thing is, it's the fact that even I was watching Tabletop Tactics the other day. I mean, they're doing a league report thing. No, just Marine versus Marines with some house rules.
Right,
Fair
yeah,
enough, cool,
yeah.
that'll be good. So they've obviously seen our battle reports, gone back to doing their league. Strap on spell backwards is no parts. Well, thanks for that.
Okay.
Troll. Right, so where were we? Bolt action.
You said about.
Oh yeah, so Tabletop
Yeah.
Tactics have started their league again, and even they've admitted they can't keep up with the meta. So they're doing their league report, and they're going to do their armies competitively with what they've got, which makes sense.
Well, like normal people have to do.
Like normal people have to do, yeah. And if people like Tabletop can't keep up with the meta, and they've got all those models, that just shows how broken the system is. Really.
Yeah. But the new Berserker looks nice.
I didn't really see the difference.
Just cleaner.
Yeah, it don't matter, does it? Won't go.
I won't.
You will. You don't need to.
No, I don't.
You and I both have certain armies to paint.
I've almost.
You got to base them.
Yeah.
I've got loads to do.
Well, I haven't got many. I've only got 1, 2, 4 units.
Yeah, but how many points would that be?
I got a clue.
Oh, right, okay. So I'm thinking we should go for 1,000 points.
I've probably got that.
Then we'll just play on the 4x4
Mm.
with a few buildings.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
On a hill.
Yeah.
See how it goes. All right, well, we'll work something out. I've got a few models to paint. I'm gonna get my DAC done. So I've done 6. I'm trying to do another 6.
Well, I've got
those Panzer ones to do.
4 vehicles to paint so far. Like 5.
4. I thought we were gonna go down the infantry route when we go back.
Yeah. It's
Vehicles aren't infantry. Are they soft top? Are they soft skinned?
No. No. I've got a A10 cruiser tank.
Is that army dish you showed me the other day?
No.
Oh, well, he's worked out a new one. Brilliant.
No, because did I need? Oh no, I don't know. Yeah, it might be
Don't,
actually.
because I'll go Beardy on you and I'll field 2 anti-tank guns and 2 Panzer IIIs.
Right. You can't know because it's a 1941 army.
Oh, I do believe.
You weren't there.
Oh, I got the rules with me.
Yeah, you weren't there.
Oh, ooh. Yeah, no, for you to do that, I'd have to have the Italians painted. That ain't gonna happen this side of Christmas, is it?
No. But I've got an armoured car to paint.
You can
Right.
do what you like.
Yeah, no, that's what I've got to get to. Got an armoured car. I've got an A10. I'm sure it's A10 cruiser tank to paint. I've got another armoured car to paint up. What I've had from the very beginning before we started playing, when we first started playing.
Right, okay.
I just haven't got around to painting it. And I've just got another little tank to turn up. Little, and it is a little tank. It's only a little.
Well, I've
little
got 36 DAC to paint because I've got the additional box set. And out of that, I'm going to try and tweak the anti-tank rifle to make it look like a sniper.
tank. Oh yeah.
Right, and then I've got So you're not going to do a 6 man with an LMG, and the NCO will have a submachine gun with a peak cap, but it won't necessarily be armed with a submachine gun and a peak cap because they generally don't do that. Got the Panzer ones to field, and I can field 2 of them in the early list, 1941 or whatever it is.
Well, that's not. I think you must be saying this is not what I've taken for
Yeah, good. Right, so I can do
No
that.
big tanks, they're still tanks.
I want to get a couple of odd-looking vehicles like that. Is it the Marauder or something, which is open top? Yo, Luke.
Right.
So strap on spelled backwards is no parts. It is.
Yeah, fascinating.
But that's what women have, no parts. That's why they have a strap.
Okay.
Fact. Right, anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
So then I might go for some really odd looking things. One thing I wouldn't mind getting is it a Cougar wagon, which is like their version of a Jeep.
Yeah.
I think it's quite a cool little model.
Yeah.
Put my commander in that with a 360 MMG. Quick, do a drive-by.
So the only army list I've written out, and it's legal because it says
I love the fact you just put it out there. It's legal.
it is got 2 25-pounders in it.
Yeah, how have you done this? Oh yeah, someone put on the comments. I don't know if you saw it. How you got like 2 sets of mortars or something like that. But you've got a special.
The commando one.
Yeah, you've got a special. Yeah, I got one for my command team. What? The Cougar wagon. That's cool. Yeah, so you've got a special heavy weapons. Well, I say heavy weapons for a 40k period, but you've got a special. Nice one, kitchen. Platoon.
Yeah, the commandos. You got like your typical commando platoon. Say typical commando platoon. What's all your commandos?
Yeah.
And they can have a mortar and they can have this thing, but they actually got right next to it another basically heavy weapon commando. Platoons.
Right.
And you've got a heavy weapon guy, lieutenant or captain or thing. He's there, but he can give he only gives SAP 2 orders to the heavy weapon crews.
Right.
If he does, they ignore -1 pin on them as well. So if they got a pin on them, they ignore that pin for shooting.
Yeah, but if you pass them around, so if you have 2
It comes down
and
to
you
1.
and it becomes 1, you can ignore that for your shooting.
Yeah, and if you put any additional men in his unit, so I think he's up to 4 men in the unit with him.
Yeah.
Those men can leave his unit and join the heavy weapon crew if one of the heavy weapons crew's been killed.
So, but if you've got a heavy weapons team that's reduced to 1 man, which means you're -1 for shooting, you can send some of your men over
to basically replace the.
Is that the same as having an adjutant or an extra man with your commander?
Yeah, the commanders do it. They go over to help out.
Yeah, not the commander.
No, not the
his
commander.
bodyguard with him.
His bodyguard.
He'll
Yeah.
send some of his men over, go
Yeah.
and man that.
Yeah,
machine.
they're allowed to have. I think it's up to 3 mortars and 3 Vickers.
Wow.
And then you've got the other bits and pieces like a PT. The vehicles, there's less vehicles that you can take, and they have to be veterans. That's
Right,
why
okay.
my anti-aircraft gun tank was a veteran.
Because it had to be.
It had, where the commando was, it doesn't say it had to be veterans, only the transport had to be veterans.
Hey, that was such a good game. And it all come down to you shooting the back of the tank.
Yeah, but that's in the D-Day,
Right.
the
Okay.
British and Canadian D-Day.
So really,
Normally.
before I start painting my Italians, then I need to get that Axis and Allies.
Yeah.
book.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. I'll do that then.
and that'll give you a.
So I'll get the DAC out of the way. I think I did buy some Grenadiers as well, so I could potentially have another 30 Grenadiers. So then that gives me quite a few options. Tanks wise, I really don't think I need to add that much to the Grenadiers. Got the Puma, got the Panzer IV. I want to add a Panther.
Well, he hardly had it. When you look at the history, he hardly had apparently hardly any Panzer IVs out there.
No.
They're rare as
Fucking
buggery.
horse.
Yeah.
Well, I got it. I regularly field it.
I know. You must have ended supply packs.
It's a nice painted tank.
You only had 20 or something, apparently.
Nah, they produce more than that.
No, actually out there.
Oh, right, okay.
They said
What, in Europe or Africa?
Africa.
No, I'm talking about Europe.
Oh, right, Europe, yeah.
That's what I mean. Vehicles-wise, I don't think there's really a lot left I need to buy. Although
No.
someone keeps saying, they do keep saying, oh, I need to get that Whirlwind. Whatever it is, it's German for Whirlwind. It's got the 8 shots.
Oh,
But
yeah.
it's on a Panzer IV chassis, so it's on
The
Radio 9,
anti-aircraft one.
but it's open topped, which annoys me.
Yeah, mine isn't.
I love Panthers when they work for me. Yeah, but they never work for you. Your King Tigers don't work for your kitchen. Stockfield and Tank's kitchen, they don't work for you, mate. Even Puma, because recall moving Panther, because looks amazing. Yeah, see, I can't get Panther. But do I get a King Tiger just to finish it off? Just as an option? I don't think I need it. I like the look of the King. I like the look of the Tiger over the King Tiger. But I don't know if it would just finish it off.
Don't know. Depends how many times you're going to use it.
Once.
Yeah.
Like me 88.
Yeah. You go, oh, it's been doing nothing.
To do nothing. Oh, as bad as kitchen.
got kicked out.
Oh, got blown up.
Yeah, blown up by water.
You went there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Actually, your motors can't do it.
I get heavy mortar.
You can't move it.
Can't move a normal mortar either.
Yes, you can. Oh, you can't. I don't think you can move a heavy mortar.
It's got a 5-man team.
Oh, is it? All right, okay.
No, 4-man team.
Go on into it. Okay. Okay. It's just
Not a howitzer,
It's a
it's a
six.
mortar.
It's a 6 in 1 chance of you hitting, which is darn sight better than your sniper.
Yeah.
Your sniper's crap.
Well, I don't, is anybody used to heavy mortars? Because
You know,
You
they're
can't get
technically,
more.
even when you read it in the books, these are sort of weapons that are on the back line somewhere.
well, apparently they used to have, the first time they really used a heavy mortar was in the Second Battle of Alamein. When I was reading the book, they were still in the book, they were used to heavy mortar. Because you got the light mortar, the little 2-man one, then you got the 3-man one, and you got the heavy mortar. Apparently they used that in Alamein.
Yeah, but isn't it the heavy mortar that was bombing the D-Day beaches, which led to E Company taking the 3 out in the Band of Brothers? I think they were heavy mortars, and they had zeroed in on the beach. They had actually practiced aim, and they zeroed in. They just, and then Dick Winters with the E Company come in, took out one really fast, took out the other, confused the enemy so much that the 3rd gun was defended itself by firing on the Germans. And the way they attacked that, and the way he came in and attacked it, is still taught today at.
Oh yeah, that's when they. Yeah, I know what you mean. That was the thing. Yeah, were they mortars?
Yeah, they were heavy mortars.
Or were they howitzers?
Heavy howitzers.
No, I'm thinking about mortars, not howitzers.
What's the difference?
I think the range and the ability to have
Still
the mortars are more of a man carry thing.
No, these were big on wheels.
No, that's the howitzers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
No,
what
I'm
they
thinking
were
about
zeroed
mortars.
in on the beach, so they had to take them out.
No, I'm thinking about the howitzers. I mean the mortars, not the howitzers.
Oh, do you got that little howitzer?
Yeah, yeah.
It's quite cute.
Yeah, unbelievable.
I like that.
Yeah, because you do it
It's not
like
going to do. It's not going to do a lot on the building, is it?
yeah, direct shot.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Because you don't have to go down the law floor, so you just
Yeah.
so yeah, it's ideal.
It's a
for
nice
that.
big blast as well.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
That's what the medium howitzer on a
Oh,
tank's quite good.
you know what I've got to try and do? Get those ruined buildings glued up
Oh yeah.
so you can field them for the
Yeah.
last game. Brilliant. And then obviously, like we've talked about at the beginning of this chat, this is our last battle in Europe, but it isn't.
No.
So what we're going to do is, when it comes to boat action, we will alternate desert, Europe,
Yeah.
which would be good.
We're going to try and, if we've got the scenery, to do some of the scenarios from the book, aren't we?
Well, yeah, it's easy, mate. If you if you actually took the chance to do it, most of the scenery is open terrain in the desert.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I'll just go like that. There's my 88.
And there's my mortar.
Dominate the battlefield like it used to.
And
like
I'll
it should
go,
do.
my mortar behind the only bit of cover and red by 88.
Yeah. My Brandenburg is coming behind. Shoot up your 88, your mortar.
Yes, I can. I'll have more than one.
I'll have more than one squad. So yeah, so that there, so some of the battlefields are quite open. Again with Tom, his heavy mortar, Rotor 6, and took out my squad of Paris on last turn. Oh, have you filmed that one? Don't be coming up here with nice little details like that and say you haven't filmed it. That's bang out of order.
Yeah, see, look, so we don't use it anymore, but you don't you think there's no mortar for it?
Oh, you filmed it. Brilliant.
Oh,
Fantastic. Nice one. Kev, kitchen.
Yeah, we have to watch it.
Because he done one the other day, actually. He had a mate finally turn up. They're day off or something like
Yeah.
that, and they'd done the first Battle of the Bulge thing, which was quite good.
I was that when the tank didn't do anything.
Yeah.
I saw that, yeah.
and his veteran squad got taken out really fast. Yeah, I know that one.
That was some war as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. 6-8, as usual, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's good games. And what I found though, and like I said, I did mention it in the post and that our games are getting a lot closer.
yes.
So we're sort of balancing out now, because I was
Yeah.
having all the bad luck in the world, man. I just couldn't do anything right. I was trying to do bolt action, like 40k, but I think what's really helped is one-page rules, because the turn activation thing.
Oh, so you're getting used to
So I'm
planning
used to
out
thinking
more.
and planning out a bit more now.
Yeah.
This is why you're going to kick my ass in this one.
I hope so.
Yeah, nasty. It's got a nasty army today.
Well, I think if we go, I do think if we do early wars, it'll be a lot different because the tanks aren't going to be so dominating.
Yeah, but you got to admit, some of the better battles we've had has had no vehicle. I'd love to do it just pure infantry.
Well, we could.
Yeah, but I need to get the models. I need to
Yeah,
get,
exactly.
once I've got the DAC done, we're field the maximum one platoon we can of men minimum. So it's got to be 6 squads
Yeah.
of possibly 10. So 60 men on the board.
Yeah.
With commander.
I couldn't do 10, but I could do squads of 6.
What, in the desert?
Oh, for the desert?
Yeah.
No, I don't have enough men.
We got loads of Tommies.
No, I have to look at that.
Oh,
Honestly, God,
oh,
mate.
I know why you haven't, because most of them are in Brens.
It's just it's a little car. It goes fast.
It's an annoying piece of crap.
Oh, you really don't like him, do you?
Oh God, no! I can throw out with my Schutzen squads so much firepower. You go ping, oh, I'll have a pin, and it could go ping, 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 ping. Okay, 1 pin. Great.
Do you know what he's doing when he's doing that? I'll have a pin in that. It's tea
I
time.
bet he's making a brew, isn't he? Ooh, sounds like hail.
Wait till it stops raining, and then we'll start.
We'll start shooting back. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, they finished. Nightmare, your Brens.
Oh, I love them. I bet
I
they're
know you
brilliant.
do. I know you do.
I've written that list, but I've got 5 of them.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, that was the Jock column.
How the hell would I count that out? Well,
Oh, easily, mate.
I'd
Easily.
counter that. I'd counter that with an anti-tank platoon
Yeah, you could do,
in
yeah.
a fixed position on an open battlefield.
41, that'd be 41 though. 40 to 41. Sorry, but that's the year when the Jock column was in the book.
All right, so he stopped fighting at 41, did he? Didn't go to 42 or 43.
Well, no, when you look at 42 and 43, they slightly change. Things start changing.
May.
Could do
I'd have to
history,
look.
right?
I'd have to look. If someone could tell me in the Western Desert, the anti-tank platoon for the African Corps, what year was it?
I bet it's 42.
I think it's 42, 43.
Yeah, because the infantry platoon, the 1940 to 1941,
Mhm.
I can take 2 A10s or 2 Mark II Matildas in a platoon,
Right.
and then from 42 to 43, it changes to 2 Churchills or 2 Valentines, because they're the anti-infantry tanks.
Oh, right, okay.
Because they've replaced the Matildas by then with the Churchills.
I don't like your church. Is it your churches? I don't know. Yeah, they're armor 10, aren't
That's
they?
why it costs back another 100 and something more points than
Boo hoo.
yeah, so it's a lot less men on the team. And I can only take 1 tank for every 2 twos of men.
See, if you go down to the early 1941, I can take 2 in 1 platoon. I can either take 2 Panzer ones, 2s,
Yeah.
3s. I can take 2 of them in 1 platoon.
Yeah, so they can't.
Yeah, but not being funny. My Panzer 3s are better than yours because I've got a medium anti-tank gun. Did the British use Shermans in the desert? Yes. At the
Yeah,
end.
near the end, yeah.
In the end. So I could take Panzer 3s. I think they're the lower
What year? 1940?
41s, but they'd be the lower ones, so they'd be the cheaper ones. I think they've got a lower powered anti-tank gun, so it's like the +4.
Oh, so the medium end.
Yeah, it's a light anti-tank gun.
Oh, like, yeah, same as me.
Yeah, but I'm armor not. No, I think I'm medium anti-tank, but my armor's 8.
Yeah, but
My Panzer 3 later is armor 9.
Yeah, but mine's armor 8 with a
£2.
medium. Because I could take was it 41 or 42 the cromwell got marked up.
No idea.
But it's one of those. That's what the £6 on it.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
It's going to be. I need right. So hang on. Let's think about this. It's 40k now. We're not in next week because I'm at Harry Potter. Accio paint. That'd be great. Actually, Accio means come. So it's wrong spell. Wingardium Leviosa. That's not good either. Right. I've even got robes.
You have it.
Yeah, we're going to go around the whole thing in robes. I have to go Hufflepuff.
That's because
Probably because I'm going to be out of breath. I'll be huffing and puffing. Role playing, yeah, cosplay, mate. I'm dressing up. Right, okay, so 40k to this now.
Yeah.
We're not in next week,
No.
but Jason's going to upload a video about something. He's doing a product review. And then we'll bolt action. So I've got, theoretically, 2 weeks to try and get a load of DAC painted. I could have 2 months.
Or 2 weeks to do all these buildings.
Or both.
You won't get.
Oh, no, right. Hang on. Oh, no, of course. Hang on. Hold on. Hang on. No, you're right. So, 40k now. Not in next week. It's bolt action Europe.
Yeah.
Then it'll be 40k. Then it'll be one-page rules. Then we're in the desert. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks
Let's do your DAC.
to get the DAC painted. And the 2 Panzer 3s. Panzer 1, so I can do an earlier army.
Yeah.
6 weeks. Can I do it?
No.
No. That's a challenge. 6 weeks. I could always post photos of Panzer 3 is 3.705 centimeters and the latest version is 7.5. No. What do you mean no? What, you don't think I can do it? You don't think I can do it, Kitchen? In your face, I'm going to do it. I'll take your reverse psychology and I'll get it done. You're right, I won't. But what I'll do is I can post in the community updates.
Yeah.
That'll make me do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Because then if I've got 6 weeks, that's technically a squad a week. It's like me, no. Because I believe in you. I'm glad someone does. No one else does. No one else does. Even I don't believe in you. Yeah, we were going to do something like taking bets. Yeah, bloody right. We were going to do is I made a joke ages ago about the fact that we want to do what's it called? The Cowabunga Challenge.
Oh yeah.
Where you got to paint 1,000 points in 5 months to a reasonable standard. And at the end of that 5 months, and you get a 6 months as a bonus if you want to, and you get 1,000 points second edition 40k. And I made a joke about why don't we do a bolt action version, like Court of Arms, and you've got 5 months to paint 1,000 points.
That's pretty easy.
I'm struggling to paint 6 models, mate. So that's right. I've got 6 weeks to paint 30 men and 2 tanks.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, when you do that challenge one, when you're going to start, you're doing the Italians.
Well, Court of Arms, and I'll do a 1,000-point Italian army.
Yeah.
So I'll get everything I need, and then I'll do a Court of Arms. See if anybody else wants to tag along.
Yeah.
And then we'll do 1,000 points. Thanks to you. Oh, hang on. What's going on there? That's come down 5 out. Thanks to you guys, my group is restarting with 40k second edition, and I have the duty to write all rules, points, etc. for each faction. At the moment, I'm done with swords, and now all the new stuff now beta starts. Oh wow!
Oh, brilliant!
That's cool. Hi guys, I'm going into bolt action tournament that's set at 500 points. Do you have any suggestions for the list of British 8th set to 500 cheers?
The 8th army.
So that's you, mate.
500 points.
Oh, that's nothing.
That's not. Oh. A mortar. Well, it depends how lucky you are with the mortar.
Right, 500 points. You've got to have a squad and 2 units.
Yeah. Right, first thing, don't have a 10-man squads.
Why not?
Because if you have a 10-man squad and you put a LMG in it, it's 120 points.
Yeah, but...
Right,
all right, okay.
If you take a 5-man squad, It's 50 points.
Yeah.
You put them in a Bren with the extra LMG.
Right.
It's 120 points altogether.
Right.
And that's 8 shots then from that unit.
But if you have a 10-man squad and you fail your first order check and round check, you get to reroll it.
If you're in a Bren,
Yeah, but then if you have your
And
trait
all
where
you-
you get extra shots,
you don't take that train.
why not?
Well, you can do, but it doesn't make much difference.
What about then?
You can't put
What's it,
6 on a Bren.
120 points?
120 points for
So
5
120
men.
for 10 or 120 for a Bren?
No, 120.
Yeah, for the men inside.
Yeah, for 5 men and a Bren.
Right, okay, so do both.
I'll take 2 Brens.
Okay, so, all right, 2 Brents, that's 240.
240. You need a commander.
Right, so that's 50 points.
Yeah. Probably give him an extra
240.
man.
Hang on, 240. Plus your commander and extra man. That's 300. He's got 200 points left. He could still have.
Another Bren.
Yeah, but that's boring.
Oh man,
Pig poo.
you got the
Yeah, but it depends
movability.
how he wants to play the game, and it
Yeah.
depends what the missions are.
If he's attacking, brilliant. You can get there, and then probably with an armored car with the
Hang on, what can you get for 80 points?
armored car,
There you go. Then right.
armored
So,
car with a light autocannon,
right, do this then.
or the armored car with a 2-pounder. I can't remember what it is.
All right. So, commander,
Yeah,
just a first, second lieutenant
Yeah.
with a bodyguard.
yeah,
2 Brens with 5-man teams in it.
yeah.
Right. You could then have a 10-man squad of MG to hold the battle line, and you could have your armored car. That's 400 points.
Yeah. Plus, you get your
Free observer.
free observer as well.
But he might not be allowed to do that.
Well, no, it's the actual.
Oh, it's a competition, isn't it?
It's the rules for the army.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
It's no different. You can't have your extra shot for your guns for the Germans.
Yeah, extra
That's all
rules.
really,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's not a bad little army.
Yeah.
2 Brents, so you got the speed there. You got 10-man to hold the battle line. You got your forward observer. You got your commander with a bodyguard, so he'd have to stay with a 10-man unit.
Yeah, yeah,
Sounds like a good idea for the British, yeah.
yeah.
And then you've got your armored car.
Yeah, just go around.
Would that be your Daimler?
A Humber or a Daimler? I can't remember which one it is.
That is literally, isn't that almost the Gentleman's Walk star set?
Actually, yeah, it is. Yeah, yeah,
Those Brents are horrible though.
yeah. Because literally, yeah. Well, actually, yeah. You would literally just go by the box set of two
That's
brands.
almost it.
Yeah.
Luke, I'm lazy for that, but I'm going to make the stuff available when I'm finished editing it into a nice codex form. I like the fact that we've actually got another group to start a second. We're filming second edition tonight, actually.
They're probably going. Yeah, we bet on it.
Right, guys, watch this video. This is not what to do.
Yeah. What's the idiot doing that for?
Oh, God, yeah, it's just, it must get really frustrating sometimes. It's like our bow action games and that. Don't come to us for tactics.
Oh God, no, no.
Army list, that's not a bad little army. 500 points.
Yeah.
What the hell could I field for 500 points?
See, the armoured car gives you, because no one's really, unless they're bearded and they take a tank, you'd struggle. But if they're not taking a tank, they'd be taking light vehicles. So
You'd have to take an anti-tank rifle.
Well, yeah, but what's the strength of an anti-tank rifle?
All right, cheers, kitchen. I'll see you later, mate. Anti-tanks +2.
What's the on a autocannon?
Plus
Two,
2.
isn't it? Yeah.
So longer range.
Longer range, but you get 2 shots,
Yes.
and it's blast, or it's a
1 inch, yeah, so
you,
it's HE.
yeah, so you're better off having an armoured car with an autocannon, or if you've got the points, to take one with a 2-pounder, but then there's only 1 shot.
So you could field an 8-man squad with an LMG, and that would be 100 points.
Yeah.
Then you could have. I'm just thinking of my Germans.
But I like a 5-man squads in the Brems.
Yeah, I know you do.
Because as we kept finding out, not sure we did right and wrong, if you upgrade a vehicle to have an extra gun, it automatically comes with someone to shoot it.
Yes, well, that's what it said. I'm sure I've read that, and that's
Yeah.
what it says for the Hanamags.
And that's
if
what-
you or the trucks, if you buy a weapon, it comes with a man to shoot it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So technically, you could go around with your brands, fire both guns because you've bought a weapon.
Comes with an extra man.
It comes with the guy to fire it.
And then 5 men can either jump out
And then shoot.
capture a building or whatever you want to do with them, where the Bren just basically sits at the back, laying down fire.
Sir, look at that. We have gone over. We're 40 minutes. We're only meant to do a half-hour chat. We got a game to film.
Yeah, sorry.
Right, so guys, we're going to have to go.
Tell us how you get on anyway. For
Yeah,
the
yeah.
competition.
And if
So
you
we
want
also do-
to, just go on to the, thanks for the advice. You have given me some good ideas. Really? He's going to go, yeah, right, I ain't doing that, I ain't doing that, I ain't doing that.
I'm going to win this.
What a
Ignore those
rubbish
ideas.
army that is. What not to field. If he comes back and wins, oh,
I was going to say.
if we could do that, why don't we do that?
Well, we did say we might do that for that gentleman's war.
500 points. You feel what you've just told that guy to field, and I'll find a 500 point army. When we go back to the desert, we'll do that.
All right. Yeah.
And we'll just do a kill it. Most kills wins.
Yeah.
Right, so we got to go. We got to film it. Good luck on your tournament, mate. If you want to, you can post your results and how you do in the Bring a Battle Facebook group. Just ask to join, and that's it. I think with the brain carrot, if you add the pintle mounted NMG, only the men in the carrier can fire it once they jump out. But that's how we did it.
Yeah.
But I'm sure I've read somewhere that they if you buy an upgrade, they get a man to fire it. That's why I buy them for me trucks.
Yeah.
It's a cheap way of throwing it, or else the truck just sits there doing that.
Well, that's the thing. We weren't sure, were we? Because
No.
we did it first where we thought we shot them all. Then someone said, "No, you can't do that." So we thought, "Okay."
And then I
we thought we were
found a
wrong.
rule. It says you can.
Yeah. So we haven't gone back to desert since. So.
Don't worry, we'll be.
I'll
The
just-
Bolt Action 3rd edition will be out soon. Right, we got to go. We got to battle
Yeah.
film. Cheers for the chats,
See ya,
guys.
guys.
See you later.